When starting an Amazon FBA business, understanding your fees are critical. Let's break down all the costs and go over exactly what they cover. When it comes down to how much it costs, there's no right or wrong answer to that. It really depends on your budget. You can start with as little as $500, assuming you have a laptop and a printer. Amazon seller fees. The very first fee is going to be a subscription fee. Amazon will charge you $39.99 a month to have a professional selling account. Now you can get what's called an individual selling account. This only makes sense if you're selling less than 40 items a month, because Amazon will charge you 99 cents for every sale. So if you're going to be selling over 40 items a month, it just makes sense to pay for the professional account. The next fee is going to be what's called a referral fee. And this is the fee that Amazon charges you to be able to sell your products on their platform. This fee typically ranges anywhere from 8 to 15%, depending on the product and the category that you're selling in. Pro tip, you can check your product category referral fee to find out exactly what that referral fee will be for that category. Next, we have FBA fees. So fulfillment fee is charged per unit sold, and this includes picking, packing, and shipping your product from Amazon's facility to the customer. This fee is going to vary depending on size, weight, and also the category. You can use your Amazon FBA calculator that's built into your seller app to figure out exactly what your fees will be for the product. Next, we have storage fees. This is a monthly fee that Amazon charges you for keeping your products inside of their warehouse. This fee tends to typically be very low and doesn't really make or break your business, so I wouldn't worry about this one too much. Note that there's a higher fee for bigger, heavier, oversized items, especially in the peak months from October to December. The next is going to be your inventory cost. This is going to be the amount of money that you spend buying inventory to sell on Amazon. This number is going to vary depending on your budget. You can start with as little as $500 up to however much money you want to spend. I also have videos showing you guys how I flip $100 into $200 or more. I'll leave a link to that in the description so you guys can go watch my $100 challenge. The next is going to be your shipping fees. There will be two separate types of fees when it comes down to your shipping. One is going to be your FBA shipping, which is the price that you pay to get your products from your house or from your suppliers directly to Amazon's fulfillment center. Next is going to be your FBM fee. This is going to be the price that you pay out of pocket from your Amazon balance to ship the product from you directly to the customer. This can vary depending on weight, size, and region that it's going to, but typically it ends up being more profitable when you do it this way, and you end up actually flipping your money faster this way than if you were to do FBA. Pro tip for shipping: if you use Amazon's partnered shipping, you tend to get better shipping rates. There's also a website called pirateship.com, which typically ends up being even cheaper than Amazon's partner fees sometimes. The next fee is going to be advertising costs. Now, when you're selling huge name brand products like Nike, Starbucks, Fiji, any huge brands, you typically aren't going to be paying any advertisement fees. And this is why it's amazing to leverage these brands, because they're already paying for the advertising for you. Now, if you were to sell a less popular product and it had a higher sales rank, aka it was moving slower, then you might want to run ads on this product and do what's called a PPC campaign, where you can actually run ads to your listings. The business model that I do, I never have to worry about running ads and paying for PPC, because again, I typically focus on the bigger name brands that already have a huge demand, and that these huge billion-dollar companies, they're already doing the ads. So those are going to sum up the Amazon related fees. Now there will be a couple more things that you will have to spend money on, right? Like poly mailers, any type of boxes and shipping supplies, tape. Me personally, for my business, I have a storage unit, so that's an additional expense that I have to factor into my profit. There's also going to be things like gas and toll money if you're traveling. There's been times where I've had to rent U-Haul trucks just to get bulk products to my storage unit. So those are some fees that aren't the typical, but you may have to run into those. And that's pretty much it as far as expenses. And again, when it comes down to your inventory, there's no right or wrong amount to spend. The more money you have to spend on products, obviously the more profit you'll make. But for anybody watching this who maybe only has $100 to $200, again, I have videos showing you guys how you can go in the store and literally double your $100. To recap, your Amazon fees, your subscription fee, your fulfillment fee, your FBA fee, and then your storage fee. After that, you're gonna have your product cost, which is gonna be totally up to you. Then you're gonna have your advertising cost, which again, I typically don't use any advertising for my products. And then finally, you're gonna have the cost for your supplies and any extras like storage units or U-Haul trucks and stuff like that. Obviously, no matter what industry or business you're in, you're gonna have expenses and fees to run that business. I wouldn't let any of these things scare you or sway you from wanting to start this. Amazon is still super profitable and you can get started with little to no money, assuming you have a laptop and a printer. If you're interested in seeing how I've been able to flip smaller amounts of money, couple hundred here, couple hundred there, and turn 4K into over 100,000 in revenue in just a few months, I have tons of sourcing videos on my channel. Make sure you go watch those, especially the $100 challenge. I think we're on part 4. Yeah, we have about 4 episodes of the $100 challenge out. I hope this video was helpful in breaking down Amazon's cost for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.